Hey, what's up, everyone? This is going to be another Yuri's Revenge game on Dune Patrol. We're gonna scout with 2 dogs. I only wanted to make 2 dogs, maybe make 3. And I was like, whatever. And I usually like to make conscripts. Sometimes I make only 13. Sometimes I only make like 4, so he thinks I'm making more. And then sometimes I make like 20 or 30, or like sometimes I just make as many as possible and just to try to win the game totally with conscripts. I could do it. And then sometimes I want to take some conscripts to kill the brute with in my base because sometimes he harasses my power plants. Now, funny thing is, I noticed like he actually found a way to stop my 13 conscript rush by making so many miners. So what I do is basically I stay in 1 miner. I just straight tank rush and rush with 13 conscripts, 13 to 20 conscripts. And basically he doesn't make a war factory because like that's the main thing to go for is a war factory. That's the biggest thing. He doesn't go for the war factory, and then he just makes 2 miners. So basically I don't have a main thing. And now he uses his miners to defend and uses his Gatling gun. So basically now there's no big target. And then now he's doing another strategy where he's making a fast raider. So when my tanks do come, I'm gonna have 3 or 4 rhino tanks in a minute. And then he's going to have a psychic tower. He's going to have a psychic tower. And then a virus, fast virus. So he basically, look, he basically stopped my rush. Like, uh-oh, he's killing all my crap. But like, usually I go for a straight tank rush. But since he went for a raider, I know he's going to go for a psychic tower because I've seen him do this strategy before. I'm going to go with 1 miner from war, not tank rush him. Move my MCV, which is going to get me closer, instead of stretching, it's going to get me closer to the second ore patch faster. And then make my next refinery, or my third refinery. And sometimes I like to, I spam, if he camps really hard, and like he has bunkers everywhere, I just spam a whole bunch of Soviet war miners, and it works. Like right now, I'm going like 3 miners from war or something, because I figure he's gonna psychic tower me. I could try. There's more than one way I could try to do this. I could try to tank rush him, or I could just do it the way I'm doing, like by just getting a whole bunch of miners and stuff. And you see. Stretching toward the other ore, and I didn't sell that extra refinery. I could have, or to give me just a few seconds. I want to try to alt this viruses, but they actually have the psychic radar, or there's no way he would have known that what I was doing with it. He probably would thought that I was rushing him, but I actually kind of gave my thing away because I went so close to a psychic radar. I gave my movement away.
Unit ready. Building. Ready.
It will be a silent
so, yeah, sometimes you could actually have a flag truck with nothing in it, and he thinks he can injure you, and he'll move his MCB, which is kind of hilarious. It's funny to try sometimes. Just come up with a flag truck, and then sometimes they might not see it, so fire at the MCB, and then like act like you're gonna deploy, and then he's gonna be like, what the hell? So, Crazy Ivan is very effective versus Yuri. Reason why sometimes I prefer him over engineer, sometimes because he could get more than 1 building like that. And I should always try to get the war factory first. That's the biggest deal. Oh, here comes the darn disc. So I want to try to get 1 melt off before that disc kills me. It's gonna actually slow down his money production. And then if he would have masterminded me, I would have used that drone, but he used a disc, which is the right thing to do. Okay, I'm gonna get a... I should have tried to get the 1 more building, but it actually hurt him pretty bad. Like I got 2 buildings.
Unit ready. Building.
I could have got more than that if he wasn't paying attention. And now I'm going to boom 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 boom.
Training. On hold.
Oh, he got 1 miner. That was really bad. It's kind of like I kind of wanted to sell that refinery right in the front. I kind of knew that might happen, but I didn't because I figured I had 1 extra refinery. So I'm gonna use this conscripts to chase down that Gat and that mastermind. Kill whichever one's first, but I noticed like playing many games. when there's ever just the situation like this, you fire at the magnetron with the conscripts because it actually would kill the magnetrons. It's better than firing at the mastermind because it'll kill the magnetron, and that's easier to do than overload the mastermind. Or I mean, it's just the first thing you should do. No, I'm gonna say it's easier or harder. It just works just from experience. So anyway, I should rally point a little bit away so like I don't accidentally run into his Gatling gun. Boom boom, and I could desolate him. Make sure that that UFO doesn't get my desolate. I want to try to save him. I want to try to save him by moving back. Try to save that desolator. I just missed saving him. That's kind of dumb. I need to find a new hotkey to try to rearrange the hotkeys to try to save the desolator. Cause like in 0 hour you could just like you could drive by and have your guys go on it. And Yuri's Revenge you can't do that. And look, he mind controlled a rhino tank from inside my war factory. That's really hard to do. I mean, it's not hard to do. I mean, it's like you don't see it every day, but it's kind of pesky. Nah, he's got a lot. He's got this is actually not as easy as it looks. He's under attack. He's got a lot of mastermind. All he has to do is get all my rhino tanks. If he gets all my rhino tanks, I'm dead like almost instantly. So I'm staying away. Remember, Soviet hates masterminds. That's the #1 unit that Soviet hates against Yuri is masterminds. And then you could say like the #1 thing that Yuri hates. I don't know. Maybe desolators. Who knows? There's not really one unit that you can say for sure, but the one unit that for sure that Soviet hates is freaking masterminds. Now I'm gonna try to Iron Curtain. I want to. Oh, and he's like kind of backing me up against the wall. And I actually got all my tanks, Iron Curtain on all my tanks, which is good. Now he's gonna die if I kill it. I could almost kill everything right here. Now I know that drone's about to get that mastermind, so I'm gonna stand back. Kill the psychic tower before I could do nothing. That mastermind's about to pop. I gotta wait just 1 second. He shouldn't have. He actually got one tank, which is actually slowed down my attack, and now comes another mastermind. So stuff's going. I gotta get my miners back to work that I was using to defend my base with. Sometimes you forget about your miners when you're worried about, you know, more important things like saving your life. Now notice, I was ahead of him early game. If you didn't notice. And what I did with my lead is I used my time advantage, or just my advantage being a little bit ahead on army and, you know, economy, money, whatever you want to call it. I used that to get my nuclear missile, and that's the reason why I have 2 super weapons and he only has 1, because he didn't buy his genetic mutator. He could get one, but it's gonna cost him. He's eventually gonna get it, but it's gonna be slow. If you know they're gonna get super weapons, if you have a choice between letting them have a super weapon now or later, you want them to have their super weapon later. And if you want a super weapon now or later, you rather have it now most of the time, only if it doesn't cost you too much. Now I'm gonna look. I might try to finish him off. Boom boom. Now I'm close enough to that mastermind to kill it probably. And I see that psychic tower. He almost got me with the mastermind, but I just timed it right. Now I want to say I'm going for that. I want an MCV or I want the super weapon. He missed with the psychic tower big time. Now this out of the game. The reason why I'm going for that psychic damage, that's the #1 thing that damages me. I don't really care about the MCV as much because I could just nuke him. Nuke the shit out of him, and he's not gonna have a super weapon to hit me back with. And the psychic dominant is about like equivalent to the nuke. Psychic dominant is probably a little bit better because it can mind control, but it's equivalent. So no psychic dominant. That's a big deal. Now I got this elite tank. It might get mind controlled, but I want to keep fighting with it. He really should get some Yuri clones. So now he's gonna try to lame me with these. Miners. Like he actually won tons of games against me doing this. We play hundreds of games, so it's not like tons is not like a lot. So anyway, boom! I just nuked him. That's basically it. All he has to do is his desperation attack. Like I basically nuked I basically fried him with radiation right there. So he doesn't have much left. Now I know that battle lab's about to die in a second. So I figured he actually could kill me right here. As crazy as it sounds, he actually could kill me with these miners and these brutes. So I gotta use my miners to fight his miners. Now I wanna I realize these sentry guns are dying, so I was like I wanna battle bunkers instead. Now I wanted to save that nuke. Okay, just that iron current is gonna give me enough time to get my miners over there, chase his brutes away, and get my base defenses up. And he could ult my my war factories, and he could ult my my refineries, and then he could basically, if I wasn't so ahead of him, he could win doing this. I really hate this. So what I'm gonna do, I actually thought of an idea real quickly. I'm gonna put some two or more battle bunkers here, and then just move my MCV to the places where there's the most defenses. And now that my base is safe, you know, I can make one more battle bunker only if I need it, and then get my war factory back. And all you really need is one siege chopper on it to win. If he doesn't have any base defenses, no. He's gonna try to ult it. I might not be able to dump any ore. He's really going aggressive. Now for some reason he let me he moved him away. I don't know why. He should have just stayed on it.
New construction options. Building.
I just want one siege chopper. If I could get one siege chopper, look, I almost caught his brutes off guard. If I could get one siege chopper, oh, that's why he moved his miners over there, because he wanted to get some slaves so he could mutate them. But I think he actually didn't do to mutate like correctly. He only got some of the brutes on. And all I need is one siege chopper, and I could basically like just fly in the air and nothing could hit me because he has no way of shooting anything down from the sky. Same thing with Rocketeers. Like if you have one Rocketeer in Yuri, happens very rarely. One Rocketeer and he has no base defenses. It's just a bunch of mags, slashers, magnetrons. The one Rocketeer could kill everything very slowly.
Unit lost.
Now he's gonna try to ult hard since his mutator's up. Now when I nuke his base, I realize my nuke's almost like a couple seconds away, and so he can't keep mutating me because he's kind of pestering me with these brutes. So I'm gonna nuke him. I'm gonna get both of his power plants. I thought I maybe could get that mutator low health, but I didn't nuke directly on it. I almost did. Now I'm gonna try to finish off my miners, and then I couldn't even realize. I was like, why? How is he still mutating if he has no electric? I thought that maybe he engineered something in my base, but it looks like he didn't. But his power is not on, even though it looks like it's on. It's like a weird thing. It's like a weird thing. Like if it's 1 minute away, it looks like it still has power. If the power goes off, if the mutator is less than 1 minute, so he's gonna just quit. Good game.